A nearly $5 million bill for heat. Central Illinois cities getting sticker shock as costs suddenly increased fivefold.
Today, the governor announcing a loan program to help cities pay for the spiking cost of natural gas. The trickle-down effect from the winter weather that slammed Texas and sent prices soaring nationwide.
But Janie Bowman shows us why some local areas might not be eligible for help. Janie.
Mark, Kimberly, in Morton, the village is facing a nearly $5 million bill, and leaders aren't sure they'll get any help from the state. They say the money is in the bank to cover the cost. The problem is that it still drains funds in a time when so many communities are already financially strapped.
Cold weather and an increase in energy demand skyrocketing this month's energy bills to nearly 5 times the normal amount in Morton, busting a year-long budget for heating costs in a matter of days.
So yeah, we spent that in a week's time.
The village's director of public works, Craig Loudermilk, says as temperatures dropped last week, many in central Illinois turned up the heat. The problem, so did surrounding states, all the way to Texas, driving up the prices for natural gas and sending heating bills into the 7 figures.
Fortunately, we have $13.8 million in the bank. That was being saved for other things.
But it's still another blow to Morton and other areas around the state. A 1-2 punch during the already financially challenging pandemic. Because of that, the governor Tuesday announcing a loan program that would help bail struggling cities out of the latest hit to the bottom line.
The state of Illinois will not leave our people out in the cold.
The governor saying it will be a $15 million low-interest loan program, meaning the limited money will start in towns and cities that can't cover their cost. Places that aren't Morton, where Loudermilk says they can pay the $4.6 million tab, but at the expense of draining some savings.
We can pay the bill, but we still need help. So if we don't get help, that's $3.5–4 million of our citizens' hardworking money that we want back in some fashion or another.
He says energy conservation helped the village save $2 to $3 million, but still he's joining calls for a federal investigation into price gouging and says he wants assurance that a situation like this won't happen again. He says village leaders are also looking at options to help people pay their bills and recover money in overcharges.